Bonjour et bienvenue sur la chaîne de Rêve Créer Transmet. Attention, cette vidéo ne va pas être en français. Je vais la poursuivre en anglais puisque c'est une entrevue que j'ai décidé de faire spécialement en anglais ici sur cette chaîne de Rêve Créer Transmet. Hi everyone, I'm really happy because now I'm going to make a completely breakout, an exit of zone, because I'm going to make the interview in English and exclusively in English. And I really want to thank you, Fatou, because she's inspiring me to do this challenge right now. So it's completely crazy, yes, because I'm going to make an English interview for the first time, but as each breakout of exit of zone, sometimes it's a crazy and fully dream, and this dream is now coming true.
And well done.
Thanks to Fatou. Fatou Barry is a special person. She has the talent to let people come to light, to help you find your words, to invite you to come into the light, even if you are in a different country, speaking another language. She's the fairy who would let you be on the top of the pile. And I'm happy to welcome you, Fatou Barry, on this channel, Rêve, Créer et Transmet, Dream, Create and Transmit. Thank you for the challenge to let me do this right now.
Thank you, Melissa. You're doing amazing. I was so excited. I even started talking during your intro. Sorry. But I'm really, really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So thank you so much. You're coming from Cork. It's where
yes,
right
I
now.
am right now in Cork. Cork.
But
Yeah,
you are French and
I am.
you've got Guinean origin also.
Also,
And can you tell us more about Top of the Pile? Because this is your company. And what is it? And how did it start at the beginning?
Okay. So Top of the Pile is a career coaching and consulting business that I've started recently, but it's been a long story and I will go with the story, but it's brand new. And basically I'm helping ambitious multilingual professionals to find a career that they will love in Ireland. So whether they are already based in Ireland or whether they are just considering finding a job in Ireland, I just want to work with them and make sure that they have the proper tools. So CV, the skills, interview preparation, and the confidence, the confidence to actually go for that, to pursue a career that they really love. So I don't know if you know, but in Ireland, there are a lot of multilingual positions. So people coming from all over the world for customer service roles, mostly. You have huge IT companies here, and a lot of these companies have a European HQ, headquarters based in Ireland, either Dublin or Cork. Yeah. So you have people coming from all over the world. And the feedback I got from my colleagues and even from myself at some point, was that, okay, I can do the job, but this is not the job of my life, Yeah, sometimes you know the difference between something you can do and something, well, actually I would love to do something else. And I just want to open people's eyes and make sure that they feel confident to pursue something they really want to do, even abroad. No compromise on what is your passion.
Yeah,
exactly. So this is Top of the Pile. Yeah. in very brief, in very short.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and I realized that I say hello. This video is in English, and I didn't. I forget to present myself, so I'm really sorry. My name is Melissa Nittenberg, and I'm a coach, a creative coach, and also really interesting about all self-development and about these 3 words, which are the words of my company, which is dream, create, and transmit. That's why I say that.
Yes.
And yes, and on your website, you were talking about the fact that you have different friends coming from all over the world, and Was it a dream for you to make so many connections with the people from all over the world with several cultures, or just it was just coming this way because this is who you are, or was it a dream or a vision that you have?
Yeah, it's funny because I always it for me it was a dream. Honestly, the
Yeah.
dream is the perfect word for that. But I thought I would need to travel all around the world to actually make this connection. I didn't know I could find everything in Cork. If I knew, I would have maybe come earlier. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
came in Cork thinking, okay, I'll find French people, German people. I I would have never expected to meet actually people from Japan, Mexico, Brazil, India, Israel, really the world, Venezuela. In, it's just amazing that my dream to travel and meet people from different cultures, instead of taking maybe 30 years to do that all my lifetime. Well, in Cork, I had a pretty rough, well, a pretty good idea. Obviously, the more you know people from somewhere else, the more you want to actually travel to their country.
Yes,
You know what I mean? But
definitely.
it's a great preview because they speak about the culture, traditions, food, and I mean the discussions are really passionate. And really, when I say it was a dream, yeah, it was a dream. But you know, this kind of dream where maybe I'm too optimistic and I will never meet people
Yeah.
from all over the world. But yeah, I've met a lot, a lot of nationalities already in 5 years in Cork, and it's really amazing.
Yeah, it's something like when you're a kind of star, or you're shining something, or you feeling and have this vision inside of yourself. Even if you said no, never mind, no, but you can feel it in a way that you're shining it, and you're letting coming to you. In fact,
Yes, exactly. I think this is what we call the attraction, right?
yes.
So I've always been into languages. I've studied languages, German and English and Spanish as well, and yeah, and cultures and yeah, subtitling, translation. All of this was for me a way to be more connected with the culture, because you know when you watch something in a foreign language and you translate into your own, you absolutely need to get into the language and the culture to understand how actually I can. So all of this was already part of me, but honestly, I've been amazed by how much Cork is giving me this opportunity to connect with so many people, and I really love it. Yeah.
Wow. I really want to go there in Cork.
Come, you're welcome anytime.
And is it a way that, yeah, you talk about the language, and I've got this question just coming through my mind. In English, you are not expressing yourself in the same way than in French. As you say, I go into the language just to express myself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's different. And sometimes this is what's blocking people. They're like, oh, how do I say in English? You know, this way. Because they think with a French sentence, which has a specific, you know, way or meaning, or and they try to find the exact same words, and they just don't realize that they can say it in English, but just completely differently.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go into linguistics here, but what I mean is it's sometimes you just need to detach from your native language and just say, okay, with the words that I know, how can I communicate my idea or the message I want to share? And you realize that the words are not the most important, actually. It's just the, you know, the message that you want. You will find a way. You will find a way. It will be messy, but the person will get it anyway. So yes, I know French people sometimes they tend to block themselves with English, thinking, oh, I don't have the right accent, or no one will understand me. But there is always a way to communicate and share your idea once you're here. So just get rid of the limitations and the, you know, the self-limiting beliefs around that. You can absolutely come here in Ireland with an average. I'm not saying no level at all. Even with no level at all in English, you can improve exponentially. But with an average level, and you'll feel so confident that you made it, actually. Yeah.
Wow. And I remember that the first time that I tried to find the signification of words that I didn't really understood at that moment, I
Mm,
remember first it's a dictionary. And at the end, I put the dictionary somewhere and I just say in English, what is the meaning? Can you explain me in English what's the meaning for this word? And I think it's
exactly.
better
It's
to,
the best way.
yeah, the best way to improve your English also.
It's the best way is to try to have a simplified English instead of going directly to the French word. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, very, very good tip here.
And so you speak 3 languages.
Yeah, three,
You,
four depends.
oh my gosh.
Depends on the level that you expect, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like my Spanish too. Yeah.
Okay. And you've got several tools and you decide to create something special on your own where you use your skills of self-development, of coaching, of languages, of business, of your facility to present yourself in the best way in English. And I admirate you for that. How did you trust yourself and follow your instinct to be the incarnation of your own creation?
Wow. Thank you for that. It's such a beautiful, big thing to say.
Yeah.
It's true that Top of the Pile is really a combination of all of me, all of me. The language, the coaching, the personal development, the always learning new skills, because the presentation skills a couple of months ago, I wouldn't have them at all. I really, I'm an introvert. Uh, Totally. I'm even shy. I should say I'm shy actually, and I'm challenging myself every day doing videos on Instagram and social media and stuff like that. But it doesn't come naturally to me.
Okay.
But when you know that the message you have to share is there, well, you challenge yourself. And so when you say that I'm the incarnation of what, it's so big. I'm like, no, I'm not that yet. I'm not there yet. But
You know the kind of cook. I take the pictures of the cooking for me. It's kind of cooking, and I say that every time that you have different tools, different specialty, different talents, and you make your own cooking, and you become unique. You are unique with everything that you create your own way to coach.
true. This I totally agree. I think we all have this, obviously, our unique way to share what we have to share. And for me, I've always been inspired by coaches, by inspiring people in general. Doesn't motivational speakers, I've always listened to inspirational talks, and I still continue to be really inspired to hear success stories. So I just basically, sometimes you just need to, fake it until you make it. Do you know this expression?
That's fun. That's fun.
Well, sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree, but there was a bit of that at the beginning. Okay, so I'm not confident, and you don't grow confident like this, obviously. You need to take steps and actions and see that it works and get some feedback, and from there you're like, maybe I'm onto something actually, or maybe I've helped someone get a job. The first time someone come back to me after I helped them for the CV, and they said, you know what, thank you, I got the job, or I got the interview, or whatever successful thing happened for them thanks to my help. I was like, really? And you get a bit more no, really, because I was happy to do it, expecting the best for the person. But it's always great to have some feedback on what you're doing, and to hear people coming back to you and say, you really helped me. And I remember one day I helped someone with before I actually charged for my services, I did a lot of pro bono. and I helped someone to prepare an interview. It was a fictional interview, so the interview was not, she didn't know exactly where to apply, but I just wanted her to be more confident on how she would reply. And yeah, and she said thank you, and hopefully it will help. And I think 2 months or 1 month and a half later, she got back to me by email to say, you know what, remember the preparation that we did in this cafe? It actually helped me for the interview that I had, and I got the job. And I was like, but it was so far, I mean, not so far ago, but it's really great when the person recognizes that you actually put some confidence in them at that moment, and that's something that stays with them, that will help them, maybe not tomorrow, but when the opportunity will present. So so yes, I just wanted to come back to what you said, that
the
top of the pile.
The feedbacks are really important, and
this
define
gives the confidence to keep going. Exactly. Exactly. There's nothing worse than to think that you do a good job but you have no idea. You know, no one ever comes back to you with good news. No one says nothing. So what's really pushing me to keep going and to continue and to grow is actually when I hear someone that says, oh, thank you, I got the job. This is the most exciting thing for me, really it is. So this is really what pushes me to actually do more, learn more, be better. And yeah, this is what I can share.
Yeah, wonderful. And so sometimes it's that inner voices inside of ourselves say, yeah, trust yourself, go. And what I heard from you, it's help others, start to do, and then in fact the movement is coming back to you. And with the feedbacks, and then you realized, yes, I have something to create. This is interesting. This is my way to do. But is it a way that maybe tell others that what you told me before in French, and in our French interview, that yes, I serve the others, and in a way that I serve the others, something was coming.
Yes, yeah, you know, it's great that you mentioned that, because I have a mantra. I have several mantras. I'm this kind of person who will write stuff all day. You know, each time I'm hearing something inspiring, I'm writing down, okay, maybe I'll use a quote or whatever. But I have one that I absolutely love that says, I am allowed to be both a work in progress and to help others at the same time.
Wow, I love it. Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it?
Yeah. So I am. Yes, I can repeat. I am allowed to be both a work in progress and to impact others at the same time.
Wow, I love it.
And each time I feel like, oh well, I need to work on many things. You know, presentation skills, even sales. You know. I'm not a salesperson, or, you know, there's so many things you need to do when you have your own business. I realized that, okay, for sure, I will keep growing, keep learning, keep improving, getting better. But it doesn't mean that I should stop helping others. I can still do both at the same time. And I think we never actually stop learning and growing and getting better. So once you know that, it doesn't mean that, okay, it doesn't mean that you need to feel 100% confident, ready to actually do something. You can, you know, it goes with the both at the same time. Exactly. So yeah, this is something that inspires me, and I hope it will inspire someone to do whatever they feel called to do, even though they will still keep learning, growing, getting better. They can start today.
Yeah, it's a kind of go with the flow.
Yes, I almost wanted to say it. So go with the flow. Exactly. Go with the flow.
But do something.
Do something. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Take action.
Okay. And can you tell us more about the special event which is coming in July?
Yes, so 26th of July, it will be on a Friday. I will be hosting my first ever live event. So it will be in Cork City. And the idea is to officially launch my business. So to introduce it to the Cork community, to multilingual people based here. So it's a free event. everybody is welcome. You know, it doesn't matter if they are multilingual or not. The idea is to come and share your story, your career story, your struggles, your challenges, your success stories. I love hearing success stories, like I said. So everybody is welcome, and hopefully I will be able to give some practical tips as well for people who feel stuck, don't know what is the next step. You know, sometimes you know that something is not right, but you just don't know where to start. So I really hope that the first step could be to come at this event and maybe leave with a clearer idea. Okay, what should I do next? You know, this is the next step. Sometimes you just need to know what's the first next step to get unstuck. So yes, I invite really, if someone is watching here and it's not yet the 26th of July, I invite them to come. The name of the event is Do What You Love, because this is clearly the message I want to share. So do what you love, top of the pile in Cork. And you can book your free ticket on Eventbrite. So I don't know if you can share the link, maybe.
Yeah. We'll share. We'll share the link. Yes.
Okay. So I invite everybody to come to this event and get inspired and share their story. And I hope amazing thing will happen. I'm freaking out, to be totally honest.
But as you say, it's the first step, and then it's the first step was the most difficult.
It was really important for me to have an actual official date, you know, official launch. And I know people are nice, so nothing, you know what I mean? But just to let you know, I'm the living proof that you can do the scariest thing for you, but still do them. And for me, hosting an event in person, I'm very comfortable talking one-on-one. I love that. I love this connection. But the room can accommodate 70 people. So imagine. 70, okay. Each time, we'll see. I'm hoping for the best.
Yes, good. And if people just watching this video and are really interesting just to meet you, when they're going on your website, and we are going to make all the information below the video, and if they're interested just meeting you, they can go on your website, because you give 20 minutes free.
Yes,
just
free consultation.
Free consultation.
Totally free 20 minutes consultation with anyone interested to know more. It could be someone, like I said, who feels stuck, don't know what is the next step. It could be also someone who knows exactly what they want, and they just want to make sure that I'm the right person for that. So it really, the conversation is totally different depending on who is reaching out. But yes, I encourage everybody watching this who may not be sure, can she help me, can she not? Well, book your 20 minutes and we'll figure it out.
And it's a kind of feeling, meeting the feeling, and see if
exactly we can be a good fit to work with each other. Exactly. I love the name chemistry check. This is exactly what it is. On both sides. We need to be comfortable with each other, you know.
Definitely. And even if someone is just watching this interview and just have the feeling, I really want to move where I am, to go somewhere in a foreign country, and I'm a little bit afraid, but I have this feeling deep inside of me just telling me, yes, you have to go there. So maybe this 20 minutes could help.
Project. Well, yes, I cannot say it will help everybody, you know, but if the person is unsure really, and sometimes they just need a little push, or just to hear the story of someone who made it, you know. So if I can help in any way, to give someone the little push that they need, I'll be happy to. I'll be happy to do that. So I invite everybody to book their 20 minutes.
Cool. And I have this last question that I ask to all my invited in French, but I'm doing it in English. So
Okay.
the three words for my company is dream, create, and transmit. What is the word was more inspiring for you, or how does it sound for you? And yes, whatever.
So I love the name. I said it in French. I'll repeat it in English. I really love the three names all together, obviously in that order, because this is the natural order of how things happen. Dream speaks a lot to me because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, you have dreams that you think that, okay, you know, some dreams are made to become reality, but you need first to dream it. I don't know if I'm clear when I say that.
Yeah,
So
no,
when I was thinking, I was always interested, dreaming actually to meet people from different cultures. Probably I attracted that, and that's why I'm here where I am now. And probably, you know, first you need to actually dream it and have it clear in your mind that this is something you want. Create, I love the creation because so many people have so many things to share, like so many, I mean, I know so many interesting people around me who all have skills in a specific area, whether fashion, writing, music, you know, dance. But the word that speaks the most to me is definitely the transmit, because for me this is where you make your dreams and your creations gap, not a gap but a bridge towards the others. So this is the link between who you are, what you know, your skills, and sharing with the world your message. So definitely I love the last one. I love the last one. It's yeah, this is the way that we get the most out of everybody.
Yeah.
By sharing.
Wow. I will keep this image of the bridge that you were talking
Yeah.
about. I love it. The bridge. Yeah.
The bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really want to thank you to challenge me to do this interview in English, and maybe it will be the first for a long series of interview in English. I would love to.
I hope so. I hope so for you, because you're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Thank you so much. Really touching by your compliment. So if you find this interview interesting, just put the
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And you can make a comment also to Barry if you have any questions about the event or questions about what we were talking about, the subject. You can. You can also discovering her website, and I have also my website which is Rêve, Crée et Transmet. It's in French, but I'm going to make some stuff to be able to be seen and read in English. And I have a special project was calling Around the Children World that you can see on the website if you're interested. It's about kids and it's about the world. And yes, and I have this sentence that I say every time in French, and I will try to find my words in English. It's the way that never forget that you're a child, and to nourish and to cultivate your souled child, because I think this is the most important thing. And Fatou told us about this, about the fact that when you have a dream, and I'm sure that we start our dreams, or a machine of dreams, when we are a kid, when we're a child. So never forget that, and to let it grow and to connect that. So thank you so much, Fatou, for that.
Thank you again, Melissa. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, and see you in Cork
on the 26th if you can come.
Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.